Welcome everybody to Sunday Murktide. Keeping up the traditions, even though the deck got slightly worse with the printing of the Orcish Bowmaster, the deck still performed well at LMS Bologna with a second place by Marco Kundagraber, and today I'm playing his list. We are, in fact, playing with the Murktide Regent and no more Ledger Shredder. For starting, I want to tell you that if you want to support the channel and such, just leave a comment, say thank you Mango for Sunday Murktide. I'll keep watching if you post videos. Last one didn't do so well, and I'm like, should I stop making Sunday Murktide? Should I do something like Sunday Scam because that's the most popular deck right now? Just yeah, let me know your opinion. The YouTube comment section of my channel is quite dry compared to others, and I usually don't say anything in the beginning. But if you guys wanna have any preferences, definitely make me hear your voice. Outside of that, let's begin. We have a deck with no Ledger Shredder. There's no Bird Lawyer, which is a card that I loved. Ledger Shredder is in fact gone because of the Orc. The Orc is just way too good against this deck and against the Shredder in particular. That's why I was playing Sleight of Hand in my Grixis Breach deck. And I can consider playing Sleight of Hand here instead of Consider too. You Stern Scolding, which can counter the Orcs from the sideboard. And of course you have the burn spells to kill it, but it's definitely annoying. One moon only, as well as one Spyro. There's a couple of subtlety in the main. Subtlety is good against scam, especially when they like hardcast Grief and Fury. If you hardcast your own subtlety, that leaves you ahead in the exchange, especially because you're like maybe attacking in the meanwhile. The Saber is also cast into the fire, which at this point we have played a little bit. It's important to kill the One Ring out of the four color decks because sometimes they run away with it. If you're interested in watching some Murktide against four color deck, make sure to check out the Sunday Murktide video that I posted a few weeks ago where I played against Gerardo Delia and we tested that matchup a lot. And I think that was a very good testing. Gerardo ended up finishing 30 plays at LMS with four color, whereas I played Scam. I didn't do well. I betrayed Murktide there. Good morning, Der Volkmeister. Thank you. You were just watching my modern video on YouTube? Nice. What video were you watching? 55 months, that's so many. Alright, let's begin. Apparently, the MTGO update is still not working, so we're gonna put the record there. I have written 5-0 because yesterday I streamed a 5-0 sealed league. We might play sealed again later, who knows. Alright, I got a great hand. Let's go. Land Ragavan on the play. Does it survive? Hello, Monitz. Great to see Murktide back. It's a tradition. We keep it back. I think Fair Breach is better than Murktide. It might be, yeah. Alright, that is the Mono Black Coffers. Mono Black Coffers. There's a reason to not play this and just play around the Orc and just go like land iteration, get the lure, and then cast this. Could be. Escape you VEEDEO? Alright. I think I'm just happy to fetch and get a Shockland tapped. Surely they can go Orc here and this is a disaster. Alright, they don't. That's a great news. And then I'm just untapping him. Man, this is such a brutal thing to happen. I can't subtlety this. I guess subtlety this and then what? I'm left with 2 burn spell and a 1/1. And they just recast this next turn. I have to. It's a side. Yeah, I had the perfect counter to my hand. Man. Alright. Let's try and look for a land here. Thank you, Rui. Welcome, welcome. Do I want to get a subtlety again? I think so. I'm gonna pass. 7 months for real. Thank you, thank you. How can you know if your opponent is playing Murktide or Breach game one? Depends. If they reveal Giganta, they certainly don't play Murktide. If not, you just cannot know it. I think it's the Rabbit top land here again. Surely I have Blood Moon, but I feel like getting multiple red is important with this hand. Also, they have Demolition Field. Meaning that you want to keep the islands in your deck. I think I'm gonna cycle this Bauble and then kill this Orc. How do I kill the Orc? Do I kill it with Bolt or Heat? They kill with Bolt. They might have what, Shieldred? Nah. Yeah, I think killing it with Bolt makes sense. Although they have Relic on top. Surprising they didn't use Demolition Field. They have the combo, Cabal Coffers. I just can't fight over that. I just can't. I need to keep counter stuff for like the ring and the card and etc. I'll go consider if they have another orc, I'll just eat it. But again, every time, as you can see, like they leave this orc back in the exchange. Like they 2-for-1 and they have a 1/1 to stop my Ragavan. So they killed the DRC and stopped my Ragavan, which is one card that I had to kill. So it's such a disaster. Buongiorno, Giorgio. Draw step. Except one is Demolition Field in me. Oh, second that first, sure. Draw then. I'll begin with Bubble myself, and then I'll consider. Murktide. Is Murktide any good? I can go consider bin 2, so I have 3 cards. Counterspell F4. Yeah, I don't think it's good. Yeah, there's quite a bit more Ensnared Bridge around. Yeah, they have all the Steal the Ruin, so you don't want to fetch for the island. I just had a tough time imagining a win here. What am I going to do? Like, just casting this Subtlety? Maybe I was supposed to draw that Merc. I don't know. Yeah, maybe the mistake was just casting that the RC to that orc. You gotta just change. I think you just gotta change your way you approach the matchups with the orc around. There's no shredder, so you just play all your lands. I think I'm happy to draw the Unholy Heat. I think it's better than a random card. Looks like they're on a double nation field me. I don't float mana. I think I just play a naked subtlety with counterspell up. Okay, they shuffled my deck anyway. Buongiorno, Daniel. Wanna pass priority? No, I think I'm just happy to cast this subtlety here. No, actually, let's do this. Let's tap. Let's tap the Polluted Delta. Yeah, let's tap like this. I don't know if it's good to play this here. Yeah, it's probably not. I think is that I can cast this and have counterspell up. Nah, it's fine. I'll just pass it back. Would I be happier if these were shredders? Maybe I would have been able to delve away some things. What is the spell I'm counterspelling? The ring? Anything else I'm carning? But my opponent might be double spelling there with a land drop. Alright, end up just casting this. I know it dies to removal and everything, but I feel like it's alright. Yeah, casting a naked subtlety does not feel right. Especially since like a life title push it. Alright, they don't at least. One Jonas Skittles. Ever and Daniel, my loyal. Is that invoke? That's not a card I'm counterspelling. We trophy with Tron today. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I mind. I think I like the counterspell. Yeah, it doesn't feel right, but I think I need a thread or something like that. Is this a card? Is this a ring? Alright, it's dead. We're stronger than my power ranking. I don't know. My power ranking will be at the end of the month after the PT, so anything could happen by then. Transum's good right now for sure. Okay, I feel like I wanna pass. Because I could heat this attack, but I'd rather just leave up subtlety for a card. They do nothing here? Really hope they don't have another orc. If they go with orc again on this, I feel like so bad. Yeah, I think I must. Do I must do this? They have a removal spell, I don't even have subtlety up. Actually, I think I shouldn't. I'm gonna run out of red mana soon. They can destroy one steam vents and then with another one up. Hmm. I'm not gonna fetch this Polluted Delta anyway. It feels so wrong to just cycle these bubbles. I could have been doing so much better. Come on, something good. Ooh, Spyro off the top. Although opponent's gonna shuffle it probably. Alright, let's try and get that treasure. If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. Hope they just have like a removal spell and not orc. Just passing. See if they feel the ruin median top land. The question is now, do I want to tap it? Sure. Do I want to cast the subtlety? Probably not. I'd rather keep up a sort of bluff while betting counterspell. Plus I could draw a counterspell. The good thing Tron would win the PT. Well, Tron won the last Modern Pro Tour. Not a bold claim. Alright, I have no more red mana. Wow, insane. They let me untap it and I punished them with a top deck iteration. So crazy. I just can't win. What am I doing now? Like, what's my plan? What's my plan here? When was the last modern PT? Hogak PT, 2019. Like, the only world I can win is if my opponent floods out terribly. And I just play the Subtlety end of turn now. And I don't know. I could have fired at both face. I also just draw Spirebluff Canal, you know? Ooh, something's happening. Card. They have two cards in end. Best case, I guess I can't even dash Ragavan. It's fine, I'll give up. I can't cast any card. I have 3 swamps in play. This is not a game I'm winning. I think I like Stern Scolding against the orcs. I got the DRCs, they're bad both against orcs and relics. Three cards. That can honestly just be Unholy Heats. Chalice on 4. Ooh. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in Bloodman. There's no more Shredders, so you should just cycle your Bauble now. Shieldred's Edict. When was the last time I played Jeskai Combo Breach? I think it's very easy to answer the question. We can just go all together, me and you, right now in the YouTube section. Right, grinding, station, breach, Mengu. And we'll find a video of 9 days ago with the One Ring. Whenever you have doubts, the search tool are amazing to answer all your doubts. Alright, now I feel like I want to go Polluted Delta, but don't fetch for Bloodman. Because I have a second island. Then this one, madam, every game you're just required to open. It's okay. We got Bloodman for that. A on top draw. That's fine. I think I'll play Iteration there. Good draw and Expressive Iteration. Would we keep it in Fury or Force? I'll go with Force. Although Fury you can Arcast through a Blood Moon. Let's go Fury. I don't have that many threats in this version. Alright, good. They're fixing my blue mana for Blood Moon. I like it. That's just going to interact with XX creatures. It counters on the stack. So for example, if Tarmogoyf is on the stack, it's a 3/4. You think creativity is still on the menu? Yeah, one of the best decks in the format, creativity. For sure. Maybe I should have taken the Force. Wow, they passed? Perfect. Perfecto. Let's go Blood Mountain. Unfortunately, I can't go this first and then Bloodman. If you didn't Demolition Field me, my mana was gonna be much worse. What do I do now? I can just play Murktide, and it doesn't even die to that much. And then I have a Subtlety. I think it's alright as a play. I can just Shieldred's Edict. What am I talking about? It's a bad play. I'll just land go. Again, there's no Shredder, so just play your land. You watched my podcast yesterday? Yeah, we have the podcast with VEEDEO now. That's the thing with Bloodman against them. It's card disadvantage sometimes, because sure, you stop them on mana, but not too much. They still just play their land. I feel like this is fine to go Subtlety now. It's mostly just a bait for the Shieldred Edict. I'm missing Shredder old ways. I feel like whenever I play Murktide without Shredder, I just flood him. My deck is underpowered. But again, this came second to a very large tournament, so I can't. I need to try new things. But yeah, whenever I play without Shredders, these type of decks, you'll just flood. All right. I mean, I could go Murktide. This is they're gonna go what? March into. Yeah, I think I just passed. Now they're a second Subtlety. The rest is good. March on top Shield with Edict. I think it's bad. Ideally, before casting Blood Moon, you have 3 islands, but I was just lucky enough to have 2 because of their field. Seven cards in its old spells. 6 cards in its old spells. My opponent feels so experienced against Murktide. They just don't move when they have mana up. Ever. This is how you win. It's like when playing with Burn against Murktide. Just don't move when they're mana up. Only move when they're tapped. Ooh, great draw now. Forgot we had Ragavan. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to have the DRCs in. Looks like they're playing March, pitching something. Wow. Very weird tapping. Hey, am I supposed to go counterspell on this? I don't think so. Yeah, all I want to draw now is Ragavans. They get past, need to keep up counterspell. So they tapped in such a weird way. What did I even pitch? Logic Thirst. Stern Scolding is for the orcs, which is the new enemy of the deck, and also, in my opinion, the best card in the format right now. I think I just can't move here. I need to keep a counterspell for the ring and etc. Unless the opponent doesn't move, they don't have. Okay, I didn't turn up the Sure, it works against solid issue, whatever. It has targets, of course. It's a card in modern. It doesn't have one target. But the reason why we're playing it is because they printed York. Not moving. When it doesn't move, I don't move. This game is log. Yeah. Yes. Although I do think it's kind of fun though. I think it's kind of fun. Like they might seem like boring, but it's not like the legacy game against a Chalice where you have no plays. Like I could cast all my cards, I just choose not to because we're playing yeah, an interesting game. They draw Knight's Whisper. Let's see if they cast it. Whoa, Fatal Push. So I think at this point, it's likely that even if they have the ring, it's bad for them. If they go Karn, I think I'm fine. Yeah, I think I'll counter this. I think I can beat, like, if they go Karn, they only have 4 mana. And at this point, they're an 8, potentially 5, so the ring isn't as good. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Tron is definitely the best ring deck. It's not even close. Tron is so good with the ring. Like, yeah, Tron just better it's ever been. I remember I was playing the first league with the ring in Tron. I felt like this is the house for the ring, and everybody was just playing for color. And I feel like, anyway, I could go for Merc, but I think that maybe it's just better that I pass here. No reason to dash. They have the ring, and I feel like I should just pass. Take them. They take 2 damage. Then have counterspell up, and if they don't move, they have the ring. Now the clock. No, I don't want to play Ragavan. Dies to Shieldred, not Shieldred. The nice. I kind of just don't want to move. Like if I play Ragavan, it turns on their March of the Red Sorrow to gain life. I think they're just gonna die to their own ring. 5. Next turn they die. Dash Ragabad? Yeah, as I said, it's bad against the March. They have 2 March. I don't have 2 counter spells. Like now they have to do something. They die. So listen, chat. I'm not joking. The ring is not as good as you think. The ring is not as good as you think. People highly overrate the card the One Ring. I've played Scam last week. I beat so many ring resolved. Of course, sometimes they win, but that's just the nature of a 4-drop sorcery. But if you cast Omnath and you untap with Oma for turns, you don't lose the game. This card loses you the game, okay? So just think about that. Don't always be like, oh, they have the ring, I need to counter. It depends. If they're on 16 life, yes, you have to counter. But if they're on 8 life, uh, you don't mind. And that's actually how they died. Just don't make them gain life and you beat it. Orc is so much better in the ring. It's not even close. Like one is a proactive card that is a removal spell. The other one is a card advantage too. Of course, it's a good card. It's a 4-mana sorcery. How can it be bad if it's played in modern? But it's not, as good as other things. Anyway, let's move on here. Like it was fine when you were at the beginning thinking about, oh, they should ban this card because you don't want to buy it. But now, if you have a critical thought and I'm a competitive player, please stop asking me that question. Like if you ask that question, I automatically think that you are not a competitive Magic player. All right. Now, if I bring in the Channeler, that is going to die to the ring. They have also relics. Yeah, honestly, like I feel like the Spellbreeze on turn 1 on the relic also helped a lot. Let's see what I'll say after the PT. Yeah, I mean, that's for sure. And honestly, yeah, I don't expect that many rings at the PT, especially at the PT where. Okay, how about just shock and tapped? Shock and tapped, yes. I want to spell please the Knight's Whisper. I'm not qualified to the PT. Usually, the more proactive deck are better. So the one where the ring is strong. So playing a proactive deck is always better overall, and so those are the decks. Like the proactive deck is what I expect the most, like Cascade and things like that. Yes, I'll play the GP Sealed. I'm practicing Sealed, even on stream. Alright. I need to draw land here, but if I break, I can play just Iteration. And again, they have the Demolition Field, so it's just fetch for shock lands. The problem with Tron is burn. I doubt there would be many burns at a PT, though. Unfortunately, I can't use the Mining Draw step. That's a shame. I wish I drew a. Am I enjoying limited in Lotra? It's fine. It's limited. I think it's a much worse format than constructed, and you kind of play it. No, I bricked. That's unlucky, Mango. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this way. I'll Mishra's Bauble myself, so if I find a spell, I can just consider an upkeep. Alright. I don't know the answer, Spice Lord. Okay, there's a land, a little bit too late. But thankfully, opponent doesn't punish me. Like, if they just go top 4 the ring, it's over. Like, surely, maybe I could have gotten ooh, cast into the fire would have been better here than this consider. But that's okay. That's okay, honestly. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like, I guess with Shredder is better. But I still have Spyros and all sort of stuff. This is card. Like this is a game where they played a ring you lose because they were 20 life. So it's important to feel that thing. But like if I had a land untapped, I would have just gone Spell Pierce last turn. So like something went wrong on my side to be able to lose that game. So what do I do now? I can just go Spyro again for 2 tokens, but then I don't have Counterspell up. I think I really like to have Counterspell up here. So let's just go Iteration. Hand, bottom, exile, play land, attack pass. You tried that bear versus orc. That's not great. They passed. Sure. Yeah, I think I like to fetch end of turn. Actually, I don't have Steamens anymore in my deck. Maybe it was a mistake to fetch. Draw. I'm break on land. That's unfortunate. Let's attack for 3. Orc. Sure. I don't feel like countering. You go double block? No way, right? Iteration. And bottom, exile, playland pass. If you want to see my cube list, you can go exclamation mark cube, Mengucci. I don't want to play Murktide. I think I'm just passing this card. Unholy Heat. Next one I can go maybe another Orc. Sure. Exclamation mark Mango Cube. You can find what I added. Bunch of cards though. The Orc is amazing. I mean, this card is one of the best cards I printed in a while. Like in Cube, you have all of the things. Okay, untap, draw. Now this Flooded Strand is a swamp, remember. Swim Murktide, and I only have one counterspell up because my opponent destroyed one. Yeah, I feel like I have to hope my opponent doesn't have two removal spells. Maybe I didn't have to. Maybe I could have just made a smaller one. Six? Then I'm okay, sure. I can't fight over this. I don't care. This one also actually makes two tokens next turn. It's better. Why no second spiral? I have two orcs at play. No, one, two. You play second spiral. You take a sword and you put it in your. I don't know how do you call this stomach. You put it in your stomach. Yep, that's it. We do this. I have six. If another one, I'll lose. Karn, okay. What do you do with it? Ensnaring Bridge. This key. Draw. Okay. The card I like to draw here is Fury. Yeah, I think I'd rather start with Iteration. Even if I break. Otherwise, I can attack the card. No, I think I have to start with Iteration here. You want to play Merc again? So we'd be tapping 4 to play another Merc. You want to delve away the Spiral? Nah. Okay, so your plan is, let me hear this. Play Merc again. Attack for 9 face. Counterspell bridge. Attack face. Win. That's your plan. You want to kill Karn. What does Karn even get? What does Karn even get? They can get liquid meta coating, so they make my island unusable and they can resolve bridge. Welcome, Bluka, for the raid. So I feel like if I go to play of Murktide attack base, I lose to the -2 Karn on liquid meta coating. Raid, thank you. Otherwise, I can go Expressive Iteration. What am I looking for? Subtlety. If I find Fury, it's amazing. If I find Subtlety, it's medium. Yeah. I think the best out is for sure the best out is for sure Fury, but outside of that, I don't have lands anymore in my deck, remember. Those are all the islands left untapped. I have the tokens, but then I don't have counterspell. The bridge, I feel like I lose if I just play Murktide and pass. Alright, maybe we just play Murktide and attack Karn. Exiling the Spyro. I counter the bridge. The Murktide blocks here. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Alright. I changed my mind. Let's go for Murktide. Goodbye, Spyro. That's a card. Because otherwise, just get become a coding. I don't have counterspell up. There is all the bridge. Yeah, this is my play. Go. Seven cards. Ensnare and bridge. I'll use red lands because they can go Unholy Heat. Sorry, Field of Ruin. Two cards in your hand. They pass. Amazing. Draw Counterspell. Very nice. Doesn't matter. Thank you, Kiori. 48 months. Thank you so much, Kiori. Welcome to the stream. That's 4 years of sub. Thank you so much. So if I attack, they play Orc, ping me to 4, I block the bigger, and I still survive. So yeah, this is an easy attack. 4 years. So many. Easy, yeah. 18 months, too. It's very many. Alright, we won the game. Cool. Remember, proactive decks are better than reactive decks. If you go to a tournament and you play a deck that has creatures, you're going to do well. Sorry, better than a deck that doesn't have creatures. On average. That's why you'll see me playing various Ragavan strategies. Yeah, I believe there was like 10 messages about casting Spyro. 5 messages about dashing Ragavan through Chalice 1. Yeah, that's okay. My Sunday Murktide video and Friday Murktide video every week hopefully will teach you something here and there. Or not. That's also a possibility. "56 lands and 4 rings? Is that my opponent deck? I also have some removal spells. Ooh, is that burn? If it's burn, we win. I have 2 Spirebluff Canal, literally 2 Volcanic Island. This hand is so good against burn. This hand is so good against burn. Wanna hold this bubble? Yeah, let's hold it. Actually, I don't know if I should have hold it. Yeah, I should have not hold it. My opponent plays what's it called? The Rolling Vortex, and I just eat my ends. I guess I can discard it to this Pyro. Do I ever side out iteration in some match? I used to side it out against Hammer, but I stopped. No second land. Yeah, I guess let's go Bauble. No, I'm afraid of no, I'm afraid of the Rolling Vortex. I think iteration stronger than the ring. Yeah, I think it's fine. Like the ring was super. It's okay. We can't trash talk the ring. What's on top? Ragavan. Very nice. But again, the burn matchup is very much relies on these. Like if you draw 2 Spirebluff Canal, it's so hard to lose. You need to get very unlucky to lose with 2 Spirebluff Canal. Now I like Dash here because I still Counterspell up. I really like these little covered islands. They look pretty. So I've been playing Ragavan decks for 3 years at this point. You play this little covered island with Ragavan, period. That's what it is. It never comes up, but if it does, then you're happy. And also they're pretty. So that's that. Like the pixel art, I'm sorry, but I have some respect for the game right here. E allora patapim! Go. Yeah, Ragavan is so good against burn. So good against burn. Force charm. Let's counter. Ooh. Dash. Murktide is so much better than burn against breach. Sorry, than breach against burn. It's the same. I'm winning with Ragavan Counterspell. Rolling Vortex. I think I don't like to cast that one. I think I don't like to cast that. No, don't cast Rolling Vortex. Every new version is so inferior to the old one of Magic cards. It's crazy. And I say that as today I'll be previewing some. Today I'll be previewing some Commander Master cards. She's literally only reprints. Hopefully Wizards doesn't listen to these. Look, I don't even want to know what's on top of your deck. I just have it. I don't need URL. Oh, alright. We have Flusterstorm, Force of Negation, Fury. Let's remove Blood Moon. What else bad? Subtlety is not great. Unless it's supposed to be a reprint only. Yes, that's what I said. Good morning, Kazoro. How is everybody? How is everybody, says Kazoro. Chat, do you want to answer to that question? How is everybody? Vamos. Vamos. You're working. Nice, nice. Later tonight, my girlfriend bailed me, and all I thought was, nice. That means I go play FNM. Actually, being bailed as a Magic player, being bailed on Friday night is great. Honestly, just the best. Although my FNM is very far, it's like 1 hour drive, but I will happily do that. I've never drafted the new set yet in paper. I've drafted it plenty. I drafted like 5 times online. I made 2 steals, but I've never drafted in paper. So hopefully they have the new set. If they have the Lord of the Rings set, I'll for sure go. Aaron, and I'll come only if there's the new set. Did you act like you were sad about being bailed? It's fine. I don't remember how I acted. Is it hard to play regular store? No. They don't ask me for pictures or anything. No. Actually, I have a fun story about yesterday. So there's a friend of my girlfriend, and she's marrying um on Saturday with a man from England. Sorry, from Wales, actually. I apologize to all the Wales people. From Wales. And there was one of them who was playing Magic. He was very excited to see me. kind of funny, you know? You come to like this very small town in Italy and like funny coincidence. Alright, they go Searing Blaze on my Ragavan. I think you just dash Ragavan. I like to just dash Ragavan in this matchup a lot. What's on top? Path to Exile. Not Path my Ragavan? No, go. Living up Unholy Heat in case I draw a creature. Char. No land, okay. Yesterday it wasn't a wedding. It was like, yeah, we met after dinner. Chill. Also, it was funny. He wanted to practice Italian, of course. So he kept on speaking in like a broken Italian, which is cool. I enjoyed it. I was trying to reply in Italian, and he looked very surprised, or like he didn't understand much of what I was saying. So at the end of the conversation, it was like that he was speaking in Italian, not of course like struggling, and I was speaking in English so that he would 100% understand. Do 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 do. You go to 7. Yeah. Lava Speaker. Zang. Graveyard. I want counterspell. Where are my counterspells? I have plenty of counterspells in my deck. I even cited out extra. Cited in extra. Turn 5, no counterspell in top 15 is just pretty unlucky, I think. It's gonna lose this game. I think now is the best era of Modern. I don't love the Orc and the Ring in the format. I prefer Modern before that. I really enjoy Murktide, and I think now it got worse. So I think that the best era of Modern is probably after Yorion ban, when Murktide was the best. You know what? Put it looks like somebody with a deflecting palm. Or yeah, you can say that Modern Era was the best in 2012 because I was 20 years old. Exquisite. That is an exquisite card. Alright, I'll go to the bathroom and I'll come back and we continue to play this Murktide League. Round number 3, we're on the play. Do we have a land and a Ragavan? Or do we not? Because if we do, I would be very happy. We don't. Unfortunately, this is not burn. This is not burn. They revealed Giganta. Giganta. Sign of Dragon. Ooh. A zoo player. A zoo player. Dude, we got a bunch of alpha cards in our hand. Both in Counterspell. Backed up by Volcanic Islands and Island. This hand is was all printed in 1993. All these cards. 30 years ago, these cards were made. 30 years after. Basically, we're playing chess, the same game for 30 years. Burke could play Giganta, no Eidolon. Sure, but they don't. Spirebluff Canal. Sorry, I only see Volcanic Island here. I don't see anything else. Murktide is just magic as Mr. Richard Garfield intended indeed. Yeah, for sure. Searing the Blaze is worth it again. Wow, Raffine Tower. You don't see that landed that often. There's a point in playing the special Raffine Tower Territorial Cavalry deck. I think that might be an innovator. Zen. Oh, can I draw? Not that one. What do you think about foils? Good investment. I don't think about that. If you want to buy my foils, I have plenty that I don't use. Hashtag sometimes sell. I'm just way too lazy to sell anything, but I definitely should one day. Can I draw something that does something, like an expressive iteration? No, it's key for Mamma Mia Subtlety. Imagine fling 4-drop in your Murktide deck. Mamma Mia. Che schifo. Joe's my opponent. Playing with proactive cards. They just tap 2 lands, play a thing that stays in play. I can't do that. I can only play a thing to react to their thing in this game. If I killed the Tarmod, that would have been a good draw. I decided not to because I'm like, maybe I get Delirium. Like, I draw Iteration into fetch land. I don't need to 2 for 1. Imagine if it was a Shredder. Ah, that would be so good. Would it? I don't know. Probably not. I'm taking this one. Isn't it nervous to own expensive cards? It is. It is. It is. For no reason, you have to be nervous about owning a deck in your bag. It is, very much. Oh, they have Kavu! They couldn't play it because of the Green Tower last turn. Man, this thing just tilts me a little bit, though. This thing tilts me a little bit. Like, opponent just decided to pick up a list, change the mana base. You know, I'll do the worst. Alright, and I'm losing. Bauble results, but like now I lose to Cyber Denial. Mamma mia. What does Skifo mean? Skifo is like when disdain. It's like you hate something. And now what do I do? They're double fetch and they manage to have a worse mana with them. I'll do it. I mean, they have the Cyber Denial. How do I win this game? They just click another button, hook to top deck. Because we go double removal spell and then go Cyber Denial. It's so bad. I got 2 for 1. And here, if I draw like a. How often do I close low play on my opponent? Never. Honestly. I mean, maybe it happened in the past. I don't remember now, but I don't remember it happening. You just tell them to play faster. Like, you don't have to call the judge anytime. You can also just tell them to play faster. Hello. Do I just play double bolt? Yeah. I often use low play very rarely. Actually, it's the opposite. I play so fast that I always make a mistake. And then as my opponent's playing low, I realized all the mistakes I made, and it's the worst feeling ever. Just like getting stubborn and on your second bolt. Oh, you know Stabili? Hello, vamos. Like they probably here have the Leyline binding. I think I just want to go double up. Castle, I can't go double on the I guess I should have gone Heat Bolt. Alright. You can Leyline binding this, and then I guess I just cast Ragavan. What do I want to steal? Let's think about it. Let's focus. Let's focus. Nothing. Your deck is no... Tarmogoyf. I see I didn't focus enough. Nada. Pass. You have 6 cards in hand. And I have this very bad card in my hand. I really hate it. I really hate this card. If you play in Cascade deck that you can't play 1 or 2 drop, sure you play Subtlety. But if you have the luxury of having no how do you say reductions in your deck, why do you have to put Subtlety in your deck? No, you show up. I could keep the bolt. Alright, finally I can use heat. Alright, deck, give me an Expressive Iteration, please. Subtlety is the best pitch elemental? Disagree. Iteration, Counterspell. You're going to a big-ish Legacy event tomorrow. You're bringing my Zenith list. Really? I don't know, my friend. I just built that list with, like, net decking something and changing the right cards, so... I wish you the best of luck, but I don't want to be. Yeah, honestly, it's a little bit of Mengucci finance right here. I was at the vendors last weekend in Bologna, and I saw that Fury and Solitude are like incredibly expensive, something like 45 euro, and Grief was only 22. Let me see if it raised. Yeah, Grief was only 22. I guess it raised since, yeah, and I was like, there's no reason for Grief to be that cheap. Opponent just rubbing it in. Opponent just rubbing it in right there. So I was like, Grief is gonna for sure go up in price. There's no reason for Grief to be 20 euro and Fury to be 45. Like Grief is better. And now it's going up. Griffin isn't as good in Commander. Che palle Commander, ma chi se lo incula? Porca. 5 for 4. Can enjoy Expressive Iteration. A terra. Basta, I don't want to play this game anymore. It was just such a sad game to lose to Raffine Tower Zoo deck. Really sad. Also, like, I never tapped this Raffine Tower, of course, because their deck is only Garou cards. They play a Esperland. Alright, let's continue. Iteration, sorry, expressive, explosives, dress down. So Stern Scolding doesn't counter many things. Uh, Fury, Spyro, Blood Moon. What do we cut? Spell Pierce. Look at one iteration. Nah. Let's got Subtlety. I hate this card. 62. I think a Spyro. Yeah, Spyro is not very good here. Scolding counters a lot. Remember, this card doesn't counter Tarmogoyf, Kabu, Inshore Brawler. So when on the stack, they have the power. Remember, they're not 0-3. They get +1. They're star, star 3, or star, star +1. Actually, maybe this card counters the Kabu. I think Stern Scolding counters the Kabu, though. Because Kabu actually dies. No. Well, I don't know. Too difficult. When in doubt, leave them out. La 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 la, Ragavan. It feels so good to not play against a deck with Orcish Bowmasters. I can finally play my Ragavan. Just free. Ragavan, you're free. You can go around the park, walk around without orcs shooting you around. Yeah, so Scrolling does not counter Ragavan, the Kabu, thank you. Maybe they have Rafine Towers for Bowmasters. Yeah, maybe. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Doo-dee-doo. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Ooh, Leyline Binding, that's a good one. Buongiorno. Yeah, that was the same, yeah. Terran? Nice. I go Sacred Foundry in binding my Ragavan. Whoa! Tonight at the FNM, there's a Tarmogoyf full promo. Tarmogoyf. Actually, full pro. All right, gotta win tonight, chat. We have a Tarmogoyf full promo to win tonight at FNM. What do I draw? I guess land is a good start. What do you think is a better chance of winning against 4-color? Murktide or Scam? Blue-Red Breach. Sorry for not answering your question exactly, but Blue-Red Breach is good against the 4-color. I think Murktide is not as good, and Scam is, I think, even less good. Woo! Lend, vamos. The Japanese, yeah, the Japanese Tarmogoyf. Yes. Delirium. Doody doody doo, doody doody doo. I feel it's competitive enough right now. No, it's not. Actually, first round of the LMS, I played against a player on Affinity on his first tournament in Modern, and I just had the Orc both games to kill the Mem Knight, stop all his draw effect. It was brutal. It was brutal. The Orc. I think the matchup is not already, the deck was not already very good, so I think now it's just we're actually on coverage, so there's a living proof of what I'm talking about. Ah, this cost 4. That's not lucky. Go. Yeah, they have two tribes, and actually they are like. So everybody plays Savai and Sultai, and this guy's playing Ziatura and Esper. They just wanted to do it differently. They said, I'm not conforming to the norm here. I'll play different triumphs. Esper Triumph, get in my deck. Sign of Dragon. This must be countered. Too good. By the way, if you're looking for a zoo list, jokes aside, I made a zoo video 2 days ago. We had 4-1 with it. I was playing the list from a very good player, Matteo Neto. So yeah, net decking good players that he top 16 the LMS is very good. They have double Stubborn and Isle here, that's okay. I mean, it's not that good. Wow, they just traded a Stability for a treasure? I don't usually do these comments, but if my opponent offers it first, I must answer. I would have never done it, I would have never done it. But since they were the first one doing that when I was double bolting their creatures because I had no other option outside of like dying to those creatures, then I have to. Then I have to. I am a very peaceful guy. If you don't say anything to me, I won't say anything. But if you start, we gotta do something. Creature? Mai. E vamos, era paz. I have two Blood Moons in my deck, so I don't necessarily want to fetch for a Steam Unstopped. End of turn. By the way, this turn 1 Ragavan connected like 4 times. I never casted anything off of it. Pilferino, Paperino. Va bene, F6. Boy, this is large. One Landerino. For the 7th month, thank you so much. Welcome to Mega Stream. Let's play Engineered Explosives. I think I want to crack it. And play Ragavan. I just do it. I don't ever know. People can like have protection spells of what sort. Like if they're attacking me with Tarmogoyf, I don't want to take 5 damage there. Okay, a Dutch Dragon. I'm trading since I have another one. They don't know I have another one. Although they have Gigantha next turn. Gigantha is a problem. Gigantha is large. Gigantha is a very sizable creature. A 5-mana 5/5 is no joke. Draw. Bella. Let's go. LFG! Yeah, let's just play Murktide and win the game. And bottom. Exile. Murktide. How big? I think actually 6/6 makes sense. Yeah, let's not grow it too much, because maybe if they like top deck a Leyline Binding, the game continues. I want to have a large Murktide still in the grave. in the deck. Pocket up. Pocket up. Ooh, they don't? Did they draw Leyline Binding? Please don't. Nice. Alright, game 3. Maybe Spire is very good in this matchup, actually. I don't know about the Blood Moons. How good is Blood Moon? Yeah, Blood Moon is good. Maybe I got all the forces and bring in sorry, the counterspells, bring in subtlety. Yeah, let's do that. I'll come to subtlety because it's a bad magic card. And Murktide, they kind of work. They kind of look at each other. But that could be a thumbnail. It's Murktide looking at the right, subtlety looking at the left, and Mengu in the middle, like this, with an esport pose. By the way, chat, a deck I played yesterday on stream that's gonna be on my YouTube, on the Channel Fiber YouTube channel in the next week, and I really liked was the Grixis Breach deck. Check it out, exclamation mark deck. I guess that list is slightly different because I had this light of hand and whatever. But I like this deck. I like this deck a lot. I think this deck has a lot of potential. This deck might actually be broken. Hashtag broken decks. I don't have any modern tournament to do, so I'm just influencing over here. Saying random things. But I think that deck is great. Shadowless Shadow. Nah, it's not Shadowless Shadow. Take that shadow talk out of here. I'm a shadow hater. This is Blue-Red Breach, splashing for Orc. That's how I built this deck. I never even thought 1 second about Shadow. Play good decks over here. Why is Breach better than Murktide in the Grixis deck? Why is Breach better than Murktide in the Grixis deck? Okay, so Murktide right now is a problem that just dies to removal. And White is back with Leyline Binding Solitude. And Breach is this like 1-card combo against them that is huge. That's basically it. Also, you have Orc, so you are more threat dense. You don't need Murktide to close the game, because the Orc also does that. Alright, they start with land, 1 mana 3/3. Not bad. Basically the RC. But without flying. Oh, we drew a better subtlety. Bona. Let's go, Bubble Me. Land. Do I want to draw land? Yeah, I think so, right? I think so. Land is kind of needed there right now. Do I want to bubble again, or do I wait? I think I wait. Shadow's a very good legacy right now. I could see that, yeah. You tried the Grixis deck today? Nice, Ryan. How did it go? Is blue my favorite color? I don't know. I don't. It's like, like those questions. I like the children question that you asked my niece with 4 years, you ask what's her favorite color. She says pink. But as I grow up, I don't have an answer to that question. Every color is great. And this is not for inclusion or politically correctness. Every color is just great. They have their own thing. Calmo Grosso. That has to resolve. I'm never gonna subtlety that. Like to subtlety that, it's just might as well just scoop it up. Let's bubble myself again. The deal and click is good with Bowmasters. Oh, that's true. That's true. Because they make them draw a card. That's funny. Alright, so on top of the deck, I have an Unholy Heat, which actually can kill the Tarmogoyf. Except, I don't know the sorcery. If this Crusader was his Lightoman, then it would have been good. I think I'm just playing Otawara Explosives for 2 here. Yeah, of course, those are good against it. I know. Yeah, let's just draw. What's your favorite color combination? Okay, that is a better question. But I just don't know the answer. I'm sorry. Maybe is it? Is it? Is it? Yeah, Expressive Iteration is probably my favorite card. So yeah, I think the answer is it. Wow, that pass, no spells? Haha, my engineered explosives scares you. Let's bubble again. Man, bubble's so good. Ragavan on top. Do I like? I just like everything. I don't want to bin any card. See, every card is good. Is it? Do I take another swing of Tarmogoyf? I think so. Then we have chat's favorite card, Subtlety up, mana. End of turn, I'll crack that explosive, but just end of turn. I'm not gonna have that many red mana. I think I want to fetch Island here. I'm afraid of the bird spells. My favorite gelato. I usually like stracciatella and chocolate, but yesterday I went to this very cool gelato places and I ordered once again stracciatella chocolate, whereas my girlfriend got something very different, and I was jealous over her because she had like all these like little things inside. It was better. So I think that gelato stracciatella chocolate is maybe I should evolve. I should change. I think I should change and try new things in the world. Oh, Schwartz. Hello from Copenhagen. Hello, Copenhagen. Consider on the turn. I have. Ooh. It's a ton of Delirium, though. But this is too good. I'm gonna have Delirium eventually. I'll leave it on top. I have a memory of Copenhagen. That is, I went there in June for, I don't know, a GP a long time ago. And the people were something that it's just impossible for me to think. People were sitting in the canal lake. I don't know, what is it? Probably the canal with their feet inside the canal. And if I think of a body of water in a capital city, the first thing is like, I honestly would rather just anything bad happen to me than touch that water because it's going to be the most polluted things in the world. But you guys were just with your feet inside that water, and to me, that was crazy because it means that it's not polluted. Water in Venice? That must be like, I don't know, Indian water is similar to that, probably. Connection to the ocean in Copenhagen? No, they have the of the cats like Copenhagen. They have the North Sea. I guess it's kind of like the ocean. All right. Do I pick Steam Vents here to play the Subtlety? Probably I don't. Because I'm already at 10. Right as the mountain? I don't know. They have this red mana up over here. Alright, they said, you know what? I have a red mana up. I better tap it. And not keep my mana red up, ever. So they did something. Yeah, all it took was my opponent stopping it. I mean, if they just played this when I had, I guess they drew this. I mean, opponent said, I have my red mana up. I better tap it. Cannot hold this mana up. I'm a zoo player. Okay. And now big brain thinking here. Where does the Sign of Draco go? You cannot have a 4-mana 3/3 on board. The goes on the bottom. Ooh, you don't want me to steal it. Makes sense. Makes sense. I have Delirium now. Very happy, Mangu. And now I pick a red mana here. What's the best card for me to flip? I don't know. If you have a Mishra's Bauble, I'd love it. Subtlety being king once more. In parentheses. First time ever. In its life. Subtlety has never been so good in its... Ooh! Bello! Armogrosso. Back in the days, we used to splash Tarmogoyf. At the beginning of Murktide, we used to play Teamer Murktide with Tarmogoyf. Not joking, right here. Probably can see a video of that. I still sometimes get like comments on that. Is this stuff still viable, Mangu? Let me see. Murktide, Tarmogoyf, Mengucci. I can probably find it. YouTube doesn't hide anything. Wow, who's the real? That was a nice thumbnail. Who's the real monster? Murktide versus that. Look at this thumbnail 1 year ago. Last weekend Sunday Murktide video had the worst views I've ever had in a Murktide video. It was never this low. Never this low. Which kind of made me think maybe the people don't want to see. You just played a naked Irizu there? Sedge. Exile graveyards. No, my graveyards! They're gone forever. I hope they don't bounce their binding. I'm gonna lose if they do that. Was there neither of those? Taco. Trigger. Go. Can you play the territory at Kabu? No, my graveyards! One graveyard only. Kabu? Kabu? Woo! Counterspell, draw card. Bye-bye, Kabu. Being a pleasure. Cryptic Command, there it is. Oh, should I talk about 2 for 1 in my opponent again? No, right? Can I talk about 2 for 1 in my opponent with dress down? Or is it too much? What do you think? They said that. That was the person saying it. That's funny. That's funny. I sure should have loved that. That sounded first. That's great. This is a great interaction right there. I think they just didn't know how it worked. I just laughed and they just asked me a question and I just laughed. I don't know, opponent. I was just laughing by myself. I wasn't laughing at you. I'm laughing a little bit of the Esper trying Kabu deck, but outside of that, I'm not laughing at anything. What do I do? I feel like I just want to go Spyro now. The Great Wainsby. Thank you for the Prime sub. Let's discard. Let's try and get Delirium here. Let's discard Creature Instinct. Had nothing to do with this mana anyway. Might as well leave a Concealer on top. Go. You told Ragavan? No. Yeah. Oh, read the mana up. I bet a lightning bolt that's Seasoned Pyro. Your opponent cast Force of Vigor on your ring yesterday? Nice. There was a tweet by Spike that was very funny. Let me find it. Spike doesn't tweet very much. When he does, it's always very funny. He said, the ring was not so easily destroyed when the opponent played Possession on the One Ring. The ring was not so easily destroyed. It might not be that funny, I guess, but I don't know. It made me laugh. I don't have Mountain in my deck. This is not the Breach deck, so I play Counterspell. Which one I get smart? I downloaded your podcast for my next walk. I'm excited to hear it. Get smart. May I interest you? I'm trying to sell my deck here. May I interest you in this Grixis Breach deck? I mentioned the beating I gave. Okay, nice. May I interest you in this deck? Because I think this deck is very good, and I think more people should play it. Grixis Binder? No. It's Blue Red Murktide splashing for Orc. You hate Breach in game 1. Okay. Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand. If you get paired against Orc, you would rather have a Sleight of Hand, let me tell you. They're back with a lightning bolt. Okay. No, they just disconnected. It's fine. Let's not assume they rage quit. This is not Magic Arena. People don't rage quit on Magic Online. But no, that's true, man. One time over 70,000 years it happened to me. It doesn't happen on Magic Online. And I swear, first time I go back to Magic Arena, I play the Arena Open, first game my opponent rage quits. I'm not making this up. There's proof of that. My first Arena Open after 1 year of not opening the platform, that happened. On Magic Online, I honestly can't remember last time it happened. I really cannot imagine. I don't remember last time it happened. No, I mean, MTGO players are older, I would say. That's the reason, probably. They have more respect for the time. Maybe not. But that's my read, okay? They trash talk you. They didn't trash talk me in the chat. They just said something. I feel like what they said at the beginning was, maybe I wouldn't say personally, but it's okay, I think. Man, thank God I fetched a Steam Vents. I would have been dead if they bolted all me there. But also, I'm like an arena hater, so anytime I have to say something about arena, it's like a negative thing. So, how much time do I have to pass for MTGO for win? I think like 10 minutes at the beginning. I don't remember. My point, by the way, is rightfully so not conceding because the game is not over yet. Third hand, they have 4 lands, but I think I'll go for iteration. Ma come 3 terre? I already have like a million. E vabbè. Ando there. Why do you have a Tarmogoyf under the ley line? They managed to break the ley line binding, say that you can't steal your own permanent. Wasn't that your deck? Oh, porca puttana, Nezuko consumes all you have. Am I actually losing this game? I'm actually losing this game. You know what? I might. Also, thankfully, I didn't play double the RC this turn. Hmm. Should I fetch? If I fetch, I go exactly dead to 2 Sign of Draco attacks. I have 3 Murktide in my deck right now. Also, like, we're going to time. This is ridiculous. Bro. Oh, bello come il sole, Unholy Heat. And bottom, exile, play Unholy Heat, play Murktide, and I win! Victory, victory, victory. Victory. Oh, look at this Murktide growing now. Boom! Opponent's very capable of drawing Leyline Binding. And then we keep on playing. Like, they can draw the Leyline Binding into Irazugu. They might still get it. Oh, wait, I'm at 5? Yeah, that to Travel Flames. That's cool if I die to Travel Flames. I wouldn't even be mad. Opponent said GG, but they might be capable of having Travel Flames. No, they don't. They concede. Woo! With. I'm excited for it. My opponent said we're playing for a trophy in this modern video. GL, I say, because if they're playing for a trophy, it means they're great. I have a turn 1 Ragavan on the play. How good is Chalice in my sideboard? If the question is it worth the €50 to purchase it? Probably not. But if you already own a Chalice, then I think it's fine to put it in your sideboard. I very much know all the struggle of purchasing Magic cards, so I feel you. Mountain with the sun. Okay, okay, yeah, that's burn. That's burning. That is burning. Burning. Is there any alternative to Chalice? Just play more counterspells. We're a real deck with good cards. You don't have to play Void Mirrors. Goblin Guide. Yeah, Chalice is for rhinos. Remember, we have the color blue. We don't have to play bad cyber cards. We don't have to put bad cyber cards in our sideboard. Like, Mengu, that's not true. You have Stern Scolding in your side. What did you reveal? Counterspell. Ma come counterspell? Oh, ma le terre, where are they? Ooh, they also want one land. That's funny. Can I get a... Oh, I don't know, land. Searing Blaze. No, it doesn't work. We don't have landfall. Okay, I can go hand, bottom, exile. I play this untapped and pass. Man, this Count GMTG guy just was no fear. They just kept a one-lander, no Ragavan, and just rolled with it. Do we remember Minor Misstep? I don't remember. I never said anything good about it. Actually, it's wrong. No, we literally do. No, I remember being so hyped about Minor Misstep. I was so hyped about it. I was. It's good. Search is good against Yawgmoth. Yeah, but Yawgmoth is not that much played, to justify. Yeah. Let's keep on attacking here. What do I flip? Lightning Bolt? Woo! That's good. Let's go DRC Bolt. You know what, actually, let's just bolt this Goblin Guide and pass the Counterspell up. Yeah, pay €2.50 for each minor misstep, dude. 250. I got a playset, because you never know. Good old €10. Buy high, never sell, and go to the ground. Let's spend a Rift Bolt. Alright. Hey, Kit Kats. Let's not complain. I'm winning this game. Let's not complain. Let's not complain. What you got? Oh my god, that's Line and Elix. And Seed! Thanks, that's Bangu. Line and Elix too much. You win. Thank you. Thank you, Kanji MTG. I smell the trophy here. I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna trophy. I'm in a good mood. Magic is all about mood. If you're in a good mood, you win. If you have Sabot in your deck, it might be harder to win. Look how Expressive Iteration on the draw. Maybe. Yeah. This is the air of it, like the mood of the trophy. Last time I said I was in a good mood, I forgot my girlfriend's birthday and made the best clip on your channel. Really? Is that clip that good? Is it viewed a lot? I remember that. I was in a good mood. I didn't know why. Today, I know why I'm in a good mood. Because my girlfriend bailed on me, and then I'm gonna go to FNM, and they even have the Tarmogoyf promo. I'm in a good mood. I go to FNM to play Lord of the Ring draft, and I can win a promo Tarmogoyf. Have you seen it? That's a cool one. It's not like one of those, like, shitty new art they're making every day. It's the same art, but promo. That's how you do it. That's how you do promos. From a boomer Mengu that hates new arts and One of the things that is liking the most is just the extensive art that like removes the border. Show us. Just go on Google, right? Just okay. I'll show you. I'll show you because you're watching the screen and yeah. Tarmogoyf promo images. Your daughter was born yesterday? Wow, congrats. It's this one. This one. Dai, figo, figo. I like it. I guess it doesn't have the old art. It has the reprint art. I thought it was the old art. I don't know. The whole like future sight vibe, I think makes the new art acceptable. The future sight vibe. Figo, 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 figo. I want to win that. Let's go. Original art, no promo, no foils. I agree. But, you know, one promo just like that, just to put in the binder. And look at it at like 10 years later. You know? I like that. Will I come to Barcelona for the Magic Con? Yes, Pure Flamor. Actually, I haven't announced it on Twitter yet, but I guess this might be a good time to announce it. I'll come to Barcelona because we have a panel. Pro Tour Sunday Watch Party. So, Sunday, July the 30th, from 2 p.m., me, Filipa, and Toffel we'll be doing the Pro Tour Watch Party. So, there's going to be the semifinals and the finals going on in the other room. We'll be putting on the main stage, and we'll be, like, commentating. We also have some giveaway, some boosters and whatever Wizards give us to give away. So if you come to me and be like, Mengu, I watch your stream, I'll give you a booster. No, I don't know, actually. I don't have that power, probably. But I can come up with another reason. So yeah, if you are in Barcelona on Sunday and you want to watch the semifinals and the finals, you should definitely come to our stage. There's going to be a lot of people there. I am not qualified for the PT. Ooh, a Volcanic Island must be nice. Flusterstorms, very strong. Volcanic Island, go. Draw. Yeah, Wizards said they did it last time in Minneapolis, but they had no host. So, like, nobody was watching. So, this time they said, we'll call Mengu, Filipa, and Toffel, and everyone will love to watch it. I hope. They passed. Nice. Let's just go top lane go. I don't have anywhere to go. If you have somewhere to go, you can go. But right now, I just enjoy my top lane. You can ask me for a selfie? Sure. I can send some subtleties. No, please don't bring any subtleties to your weekend. Just leave them home. Or sell them so you don't put them in your deck. Hashtag don't play subtlety in your modern deck. Every card needs to cost 1 or 2, come on. Future side borders are ugly? No, don't say that. They were the future back in 2008. You don't play anything, opponent. Just a straight up pass. Skipping the turn 2. The future that never was, yeah. Future side was a very, how do you say? A lot of expectations for that set. What's the opponent doing? The opponent saw a Flusterstorm from my top, and they said, Mengu, I don't cast anything now. I just suspend a Wraith Bolt and pass it to you. And I say, that's okay. Another Volcanic Island? Ship it. Ship it. I think I want to go Ragavan, DRC, and pass, leaving up Flusterstorms. You have anything clever to say? Don't need to. Polyboost, don't need to. we're in a good mood today. Playing some Volcanic Islands and Ragavans. You can't do that in Legacy. You go face with this Rift Bolt. You go face with this Rift Bolt. That's weird. Yeah, Lorwyn had the Planeswalker for the first time. I remember that. I actually was just starting with Lorwyn. Starting to go to tournaments and such. Stormy Day, thank you for the Prime sub for the 10th month. Yeah, I remember having the... Lorwyn was 2008, right? Yeah, I remember I started... I went to the store at the time. The first time I went to the store was actually for a young, like under 18 event. Back when Wizards cared about young Magic players and did a lot of things for young Magic players. Imagine this, at the GPs, if you had 0 pro points, you would get a prize. It's kind of wild to think about it, but you would get a prize for just showing up. Sorry, no. Let me rephrase. You would get a prize. The highest performing young player would get a prize. That's what I meant to say, not for just showing. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Top amateur finishes. Exactly. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. So if you're an amateur, as in somebody with 0 pro points, you would go into like this pool, and you were playing for the top amateur finish. Yeah. Allora, I can get Delirium now pre-combat. Nah, I think. You know what? Actually, here I just go Spyro. Yeah, I'll go Spyro, and I get Delirium that way. Yeah, this is good. I think this is a good play. Very good play now. Very good play now. We're at 12 with Counterspell up, huge board. GG, we're 4-0. Write it down. 4-0. Path to exile on top of your deck. You can keep it. I don't want to give you a land. You don't have lands. I don't know. That buys at GPs was kind of messed up. I'm glad it don't exist anymore. It's too big of a privilege, and also, yeah, it was just bad. Oh, Viano with an old picture. Yeah, that's me. I stepped by my last game, so you still have a lot more air. You attack. Monsters to Spear, you have been blocked. Searing Blaze. Sure. 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 Buongiorno, Black Ops. Take 6, go to 6, reveal. Doesn't matter. Let's play this Murky. Yeah, I'll delve 4, so keep Delirium. How do I kill Delirium? Artifact, creature. Like this. Yeah. Go. Vamos, vamos, vamos! Vámonos! Or the trophy. Oh, the trophy. Yeah. It's been, what, over 2 hours, and we began the final match. Our hand is fantastic. It has only one drop and an expressive iteration. Like, you just... This is, when you ask me the best color combination, is it? Right here. Only one drop, cheap hand, very quick. You don't have random 4-drop sorcery speed cards in your deck. And then amazing tool in expressive iteration. Blackleaf Cliff, alright. This is the final proof. If we're good enough to defeat Scam, we're good enough to claim the trophy. They have a very soft start. Just the Thoughtseize off the top of a Blackleaf Glyph. No Scam for us. This is a good matchup? No, it's not. I mean, that's why I went from Murktide to Scam. Is that since the Orc is worse. Much worse than before. Like, now I just can't cast the RC. I just can't. Normally, I would go the RC Bauble. But now I can't. Because I just go Orc. And it's terrible. So, you know, it's much worse than it used to. So, I have to play Channeler around the Orc. So, only when it's at 33. It's just now, our decks just slow down a lot. Because of my opponent having Orc in their deck. Okay, they don't have Dothy. Sure. I'll go for Consider. Are we going to bold? I still go for Consider. If they go Orc, it's fine. They get a 2-2 when they ping me. It's okay. Okay, now we have Delirium. Awkward sequencing, but I think I want to go Bauble. And then land DRC. This way, they go Orc. I can just crap the Bauble. You like Stormbird Dagger for the Omnet matchup? I'll Bauble you. Undying Malice. Okay. Should probably play this Bauble. I don't know why I didn't. Obviously, it wasn't my plan to play Bauble after the DRC. I just was too focused in explaining things that I forgot. Alright, let's refocus now, please. Grief. Pitch Terminate. Okay, we have Double Bird. They need double Undying Malice. And I don't think they have it. So this is one thing. Like, when you're on the play against Scam, it's very good if you have 2 of these, because they can't scam their Grief. We thought the Orc were Glenarset. What do you mean? Oh, you just can't draw? No, you draw. Right, so they discard Bolt, and they play a 9 Malice. I feel like this is a fine trade, even if they have another Undying Malice effect. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Even if they have another Undying Malice effect, it's okay. It's not ideal, but that's the end of their card. Yeah, if they don't have it, they just wasted it all. I don't know why they did so. Maybe they were expecting me not to do it, to play around it. Not sure. Exclamation mark lose? Probably, right? Subtlety? Perfect! So happy to see it there. Let me bubble myself. Ragavan. Although, if I go Murktide now, I think it's alright. I lose Delirium, so this one dies to Orc. But I'm pretty sure my opponent doesn't have Orc, so they might draw it. They might have Terminate. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go Iteration. I don't want to make the DRC die to Orc. And I've been this because I want land to not break. Nice. Hand, bottom, exile. I'll play this Ragavan. It dies to Orc. It's okay. Like, with the other play of going Murktide, it's so bad if they go Terminate Orc. But now, if they go Orc, it's alright. Like, it's not bad. And if they don't, then it's much better than having to consider. Alright, again, it's over. 1-0 shot. 1-0! You terminate. Push. Bene. Scam is a decent matchup. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Go. You see like Shredders. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, certainly don't play Subtlety. That's my takeaway after today. Alright, let's go. 1-0. What's a bad matchup for Scam? That's a strength of Scam. If you go, you're a Grave Turn one deck. No bad matchups. Maybe Rhinos a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, sideboard. Okay. Now, Stern Scolding is for this matchup. We want to cut the Ragavans. I think I need to, right? No, Bird is a very good matchup for Scam. No, why would you say it's bad? Bird loses to Ragavan decks. Bird wins against Leyline Binding decks. So we have 4 bad cards, 6 good cards. I think I just shave on Ragavans. I think I might want to have cast into the fire just in case they have the hers. You can see I didn't build the sideboard because it's not. I would probably have 8 cards in here. Vamos. Yeah, cast against Orc. Sure. Yeah, that's true. Cool deck list. Thank you. I net decked it. From the person that came second in the LMS Bologna. Now there's a the multi 5. The multi 5. Nice. If they multi 5, this thing comes here. What was Murktide overall rate? Very low. Let's not talk about it. Land Ragavan. And they have 3 cards left. Draw. Allora, I think that now I should go Polluted Delta so that Delirium. I can get Delirium. Let's get Delirium. No! Can I still get Delirium? I can't. Alright, please opponent, don't orc me. Mamma mia. Don't orc me. Please don't orc me. Don't orc me. I also have to crack those bubbles immediately before they have 2 mana to draw the orc. Explosives? Che schifo. Ma come explosives against me? Mamma mia, ma tutta la vita. Pescane quanti ne vuoi. Alright. Draw. Spells. Deck. Dai, we had like 5 lands in a row. Bella, very strong. Land not that strong. Alright. Does this survive? We're not gonna land orc. Easy land orc. You cite explosives against me. I have a free cyber guide. Should I? I'm now afraid. Let me see. What did I write? Where's my article? Where's my article? It was already. It's already hidden. Sorry. Yeah. John the Fireball. How can I see my own articles? I'm sorry. No, vabbè, I must tell them about this. I can't. I can't go. Oh, okay, okay. All right, I got it. So you go here, and you go to deck guides, and then it's here. It's not intuitive though. Anyway, how do I cyber against Murktide. What's one was the thief? Was the bomb? What do you even cut? I already cut Dottie. It felt bad. Like explosive is just, well, it must be like the 10th best card. All right, so you pushed and connected and exiled a cast into the fire. All right, Jaro. Spell. Die spell. Not bad, not bad. Land go. Are we winning, chat? I think so. We have the trophy behind us. Pirate Dothy. Okay. They got Thoughtseize. Maybe they got Thoughtseize. Does Fury them? I don't know. My cards are too good. They might have the protection. What do you play? If they find like a 1-drop, it's amazing. No, they find Bauble, pot, couple. Vabbè. I'll put it on the mulligan, dear. One less mulligan for them. Although they have decided they've explosive, so kind of loses. Bobby! Spell? Buongiorno, Bobby. Thank you for the second month. Alright, so what do? I can go just Spyro. If they go Orc, I explode. But they didn't have Orc on turn 2. And I think they just drew Dothy. So I believe they don't have Orc in hand. I guess they could have drawn it off of the bubble. You guys want to go Fury? You guys want to go Fury? They didn't have 2 mana on turn 2. Ooh, that's true. Allora, if I go Fury now, pitching the Iteration. They play Undying Malice. I play Dress Down. I think it works. I think it's okay. I think it's not a bad play. I think it's not a bad play. Nah, it's a bad play. Yeah, it's a bad play. I can just go Spiral, discard land, Dress Down. I have 2 bodies. Yeah, no, I don't want to go Fury. It feels bad to go Fury there. Like, I block Ragavan this way. Maybe I should have gone Fury. My top deck was amazing. But I didn't know that, you know. I definitely don't go Fury now. They scam, it's bad. Because they can steal my Fury. Trophy. 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 Well, all the way to third. No, top lane. Okay. I just like to play 5-mana Fury matchups like this. 5-mana Fury is broken. Fury Evoke, it's fine. It's fine. And like Spyro here stops Ragavan, so it's like Fury would be just trading with Doughty, which doesn't seem like a good trade, especially when they have to pitch Iteration. It's the best spell in my deck. Yeah, now I'm just passing with double heat up. In combat. So if they have like 3 scam effect, they don't attack with this. Definitely not in upkeep or they can tap the Doughty. So you just do that in combat. I was surprised by the attack. 2 damage. Feign Death. 2 damage. Feign Death. So as you can see now, because we did it in combat, opponent does not attack us now, and it's good. We don't take 4 damage. If I would have done it in my turn, that double scam effect, surely I could have drawn one of these, that's true, but I think that this play was good. Draw. Counterspell is very strong here. It's a good iteration. I was looking for well, I was looking for a why not in upkeep? In upkeep is bad. They just stop this and cast a spell for free. I think it's actually Subtlety in hand now because I already have counters. Just gonna go and bottom exile. And I think I actually must play this Fury now. Sorry, Fury and Iteration. I think I delayed this play way too long. Also, they had this, so I think it was fine. Let's see how this works. They have 2 cards. One is a bad one. The other one, unknown. Okay. And then attack just with 2 in case they have a dashed Ragavan. Way too many people killed my Doughty in upkeep, forgetting that I can just activate this. Trophy. Trophy. Land? Okay. No Fury, no nothing. Draw. Draw. Turn 6, no Delirium. I guess they exiled a lot of my cards. Nope. I smell a trophy. They deck Thin end of turn. They deck Thin end of turn. Oh, they're casting something. Nihil Spell Bomb. Ma tutta la vita. Go, go. One type of token. Explosion 0. Oh, I guess they have Spyro. That's their last card. I'll play Subtlety on that. Oh, you correct this. Oh, you have Ragavan as a last card? Oh, your poor treasure. You can't dash Ragavan now. It's so sad. It's okay. It didn't matter. It was funny. It was funny. They worked so hard to dodge this Ragavan. It didn't matter. But it's just the treasure. Toffee. Toffee. With subtlety, chat. With subtlety. Nobody expected. After all the trash talk that he received. Put it on the bottom. So, draw. Let's just draw, I don't know. Iteration. Murktide. Subtlety carry does. 1 mana 1/1. Zang. Zang. You're the only one that first talked the card. Nah, it's bad. It's bad. It's always been bad. I don't get why people would play it now. Win! Ta-da-da-da-da-da. And that's the trophy. Woo! All right. A good old back-to-back. A good old back-to-back 5-0s for the manga stream. We had a 5-0 yesterday with Sealed. Zang. Murktide's still playable. All right. Let's do the. What did we play against? It has 2 burn decks for sure. Oh, the Zoo deck. Did I save the screenshot? The screenshot is great. Did I save it? Yeah, alright, good. Allora. What did we face? I don't remember anything, Chow. What did we face? We faced Reckless Scan. Bird. Zoo? Burden again. Oh, Cabal Coffers. Oh yeah, that's true. That first round was insane. By far the hardest match of the league. By far the hardest match of the league. Every other match was a walk in the park. Especially Bird. All right, what time is it? Ooh, I have to close this YouTube video. I think since it's a 5-0, I will combine them. So, thank you everybody for watching. I'm glad you got to view this beautiful 5-0 trophy. It's funny that I started the video saying, should I rebrand? Should I stop making the Sunday Murktide? Let me know about it. And then I just 5-0. So, yeah, I guess I shouldn't. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.